it's Julie Hassan and you're watching EDTV. Today we're making baked corn dogs. Now these are a much healthier version and they're delicious too. They're great to make with kids, they're fun for parties, and the best part is you can make all the components from scratch. Now we're gonna start off with pizza dough. Now this pizza dough recipe is one of my favorites because it only takes an hour to rise and it'll last in the refrigerator for 5 days. So it's great. But if you don't want to make your own pizza dough or you don't have time, you can go to your local pizzeria and see if they'll sell you a piece of dough, because oftentimes they will. So that's the dough. Now we are using homemade sausages because they're fantastic. We have a couple recipes on our website. You could use the Italian sausage recipe. This is actually a smoky version from the membership side, but you could also use store-bought veggie hot dogs. They work great too. So all we're gonna do now is we have our dough, which is right here, and I've rolled out a little piece, and you want it real thin because it's going to rise around the corn dog, and you don't want it too thick. So we've got our sausage, and we're gonna set it right on that piece of dough, and we're gonna roll up the dough around it. And then I'm gonna just kind of cut it right there and give it a little trim there. And what you want to do is you want to pinch it up. And do that because you don't want it to come apart. You want that seam pretty well pinched. Of course, we'll put the seam at the bottom too. And then if you have a lot of leftover dough at the end, you can just trim it like that and pinch it up around it. Oh, these are so good. This is so much fun too. My kids love these because they look great. They look like the old, kind of like the old corn dogs, and they're a lot of fun. Okay, and so that's what we've got here. I already have one on here as well, and I'm gonna keep rolling. Okay, there's our fourth one. And what you might wanna do too to keep them from sticking is just sprinkle a little bit of cornmeal on your pan, and it also gives them a little bit more of a corn, sort of corn flavor for the corn dog, so it works out well. Now that we did those, I want to show you another fun, you can have some fun with these as well. So I was thinking that they work really well, little mini ones, you could cut it in half. So you can just roll it up as you would one of the other dogs here. I'll just do it right here. As we did with the large one, but you just do like a little small mini version of it. And those look really cute. See, the great thing about the dough is that dough is very forgiving. So it doesn't matter if it doesn't look perfect, because what you do is you just take a little bit of flour, put it on the outside, and then you can just kind of roll it a little bit. And then you get this cute little mini corn dog. So put that on there. Then another thing you can do is you can do sort of a coil twist. So I'm gonna do a couple of these right here. And what you wanna do is make snakes out of them, basically. So like when you were in pottery class, when we were young, and you would do coil pots, well, it's kind of the same principle, but you're gonna do it with the little mini corn dogs. So we start at the bottom, and we just roll it around like so. And then this looks really pretty when it bakes because it's a little coating on it, and then you can leave it a little bit exposed so it looks really pretty like that. And we'll put that right there, and that's it. So then we come over to our preheated oven, and I have the oven preheated to 450 degrees, and we're gonna bake them, about 15 minutes or so until they're golden, but it really depends on your oven, until they're golden and they're cooked all the way through. So let's put these in. And we'll be back. Okay, these took about 22 minutes in my oven, but it really, like I said, depends on your oven. And I'll show you what we're looking at. Look at these beauties. These are so much fun. I love these. All right, here, I'm gonna set them right here. Hot, but look at how cute they are. And you can spray them with a little bit of olive oil if you want to, or a little bit of corn oil to continue the corn flavor. And then, now they might be a little too hot for me to do, but popsicle sticks or little skewers, and then you have them on sticks, and the whole thing is so much fun. And you've got ketchup and, here, I'll show you right here, ketchup and mustard to dip them in. I mean, how fun is this? All right, let's see if I can Actually, that one probably needs a skewer. Ooh, they're hot. Okay, is that not like the cutest little corn dog you've ever seen? All right, here, let's do another one. The reason you can't bake with the sticks in them is that they will burn. So you don't want to do that. All right, let's see if I can, oh yeah. I mean, how cute! Wouldn't these be cute in your kid's lunch or your lunch? Too much fun. So thank you so much for joining me. The recipe can be found on our website, everydaydish.tv. I'm Julie Hassan, and I will see you soon. Thanks for joining me.